Ah! That was a sudden cut.
Yeah.
It's like a whole conversation that might have happened there.
I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
Oh, ha ha ha.
Good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
That reminds me of the Sonic Heroes intro where Eggman's like, I'm going to conquer the world in 3 days! Think you can stop me? It's like, why would you do that? You know they can stop you. Okay, so checking in, we have now liberated this section of the world. So now I can play a secret stage, Fire Cannon 1. So basically that is a miniature level where there are just tons of fire cannons everywhere. Just one gimmick, and they're usually quite hard, but short and not very rewarding. Right, let's have a quick look at our avatar, and I'll show you that new Wispen. So yeah, we've got the previous one, and now in the top left you can see we get a burst of speed when landing, and you can perform sequential wire attacks faster. I actually don't see either of those as much of a benefit, so I wouldn't bother. I'm gonna swap for the Lightning Wisp, just so you can see it next time we use him. Since we haven't used that one yet. Right! Sunset Heights, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
When the plan is completed, we'll all be wiped out.
I don't like the sound of that. Normally I just laugh at an Eggman plan. He's already conquered most of the world, so what's this plan of his?
Knuckles makes a good point. Actually, Knuckles makes more sense in this than any other character.
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack. Shadow is tearing through our troops. We need reinforcements.
Shadow.
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 The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
Doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Perhaps he's being controlled by that strange power.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
You literally already saw Zavok vanish. Why would you think that this Shadow would be any different? Okay, here we go. So this is the level that appeared in the demo and all the sort of gameplay stuff that was released when they were first announcing this game.
I recognise this, yeah.
Hurry, Sonic! We can keep them in check, but not for long.
And as a consequence, it's pretty much the best looking level in the game. Whoa! It is fun going fast. How do you get that? Can't remember.
This many Death Egg robots?
Come on, seriously? So this level, though, is the same layout as the one we played earlier with our own avatar.
Shadow has been sighted. Apparently, he's traveling above the city at high speed.
Above the city?
Fuck the city.
Can Shadow fly? Is that a thing?
Kind of, because he's got those hover shoes.
That's not enough to get him above the city, though.
He does fly in Adventure 2 though, doesn't he? Well, sort of. I mean, he hovers in place.
Oh yeah, you're right, he does. When he's standing there, he's hovering above the ground. Yeah. That's still, I guess it's unproven whether or not he can actually sustain flight with them, but yeah.
I mean, if it's enough to hold him in the air, it should theoretically be enough for him to move, maybe? I mean, maybe not to the extent of, like, Baru blasting across the sky.
Yeah. Right, you ready for a boss battle with Shadow?
Nice that he lets you do your victory screen for anything else.
Yeah. Oh, tie-dye. And a bicycle helmet. You could look like a real numpty.
Sure can, yeah. The way it presents you all of those together as your reward.
You should actually make a note of what it gives you and just make a costume out of just those things. It just look like madness.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Shadow, what's the deal?
Chaos control!
Another Shadow?
Oh my gosh!
Shenanigans!
Was a fake. A fake?
I found you, faker. Shadow, android.
Oh,
Can
whoops.
create virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
Well, I mean, everyone in Sonic
Virtual
Adventure
reality?
2
To all
mistook
those
Shadow
familiar faces
for
that were
Sonic.
Sonic, yeah, that's
Yes.
true. And Amy,
Especially Amy.
but then Amy mistook Silver for Sonic at one point as well.
Wait, hold on. Silver never mistook Shadow for
According to rules,
Sonic. In fact, he clearly could tell the
unlimited
difference
numbers of them.
because he thought
So fight after fight, he can
Shadow
just keep
was
cranking out
Mephiles.
counterfeits?
Exactly.
Yeah.
As it stands, there's
Silver.
no way we could win this.
so. He clearly knew that they were very
Of
different,
course we can win this. We always do. We just
People.
haven't figured that part out yet.
which makes him smarter than literally every single person in the entire
Listen
Earth and Amy.
Just got word that
Yes.
Eggman's
Especially
forces are
Amy.
undermanned at
Silver's
its
an idiot,
headquarters
but
in
also the
Metropolis.
smartest person on the planet.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Operation Big Wave.
Sorry?
He never mistakes Sonic for Shadow at all, or Sonic for Mephiles.
No, not at all.
I thought
Sorry,
about
I was.
strategy
Meanwhile-
for a minute and a half.
Oh yeah,
Sonic
sorry,
is
I'm
busy
talking over the
fighting
cutscene.
Shadow.
But
Oh, it's
meanwhile,
okay.
Amy mistakes Silver for
War and sheer
Sonic,
numbers. We
and then
also have
punches
Sonic.
him when she realizes she made a
We can
mistake.
destroy the
Yeah, she also does that to the werehog.
Straight for Eggman's.
Right, so Knuckles basically wants to just send everyone all at once at Grand Metropolis.
Cool. Why didn't they do this at the beginning?
You're going to find out why. Because it's a terrible idea. Knuckles is a
Okay.
fool.
Operation Big Wave.
So yeah, Operation Big Wave.
And sweep the enemy away.
Absurd. What can that rival do with an all-out attack?
It's the first time we've seen Eggman on stream.
Oh yeah.
Right, here's the
He
whip.
doesn't look that much different.
No.
No shiny Eggman.
So the whip just does a sort of arcing attack straight ahead. Here we go. Oh, hello.
Infinite, activate the Phantom Ruby. Make them wish they'd never been born.
Stay calm. What you're seeing
Ooh.
isn't real. It's no use. Our troops
That's weird.
are in confusion.
Infinite, I know that you can control reality and everything, but why did you turn yourself into a giant worm creature? What were you thinking, exactly?
You see, because he really is a Tamamitsune,
Yeah,
it's
but-
combining
Yeah.
its original form and the fire bubbles as well.
Zap. 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 Ah, this is fun. Lightning's pretty good. Whoop. Watch out for the lasers. I like how Infinite keeps switching the gravity. So now we're running on the sides of buildings. I mean, it doesn't make any difference in terms of how the level plays, it just looks cool. You'll notice that all the different squads are Avatar characters.
I like that he has like that
The
moustache.
moustache, yeah. Yes, he does.
Games are only up now.
So what they just said is that everyone's dead, basically. The Knuckles' attack was ridiculous, so they got everyone killed. So now they're all backing out, and our character is the only one left.
That was really high pitched, even for Charmy.
Yeah, it was.
I don't suppose we'll ever see any corpses in this one though.
Not
Not like in Dragon
uh,
Quest.
yeah, Dragon Quest. Ooh. Yeah, now you mention it, those long-necked, creepy Infinites do look a bit like Tama. So there we go, we got a golden medal thingy. And you can get a fox mask thing for your character. There you go. Earned full honours as a hedgehog. So now we've actually levelled our character as high as he'll go.
Oh.
Well, not quite. You can actually fill the experience bar up a bit more. But
Oh.
we've got a new one of them. Oh, actually, you haven't seen that yet. That's the drill wisp one.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Yeah, we'll equip that next. Little targeting reticule for fun. Oh, more stuff. Yeah, a little hoodie. Goggles to complete all looks. I like the skeleton hands. Very Halloween.
Oh wow, yeah.
You can get black ones with the white bones as well. If I was creating my own avatar for this right now, it would look funky. That's why I like the avatar creation options in this game. Or in any game, really. I enjoy tinkering with them. There's so much to do. So we're going to...
Meanwhile, I just go with the default and just play my game.
Yeah,
Because
you
that's
really
all I
do.
wanna do.
When we were playing Dragon's Dogma and you're just wandering around as this guy, and I'm like, wow, why did you choose that? And you're like, it was a standard character, I just picked it. I was like, oh. So this is the Drill Wispen. Attacks with a drill, tap the button repeatedly for more power, and then if you hold down Y, digs through the ground. You can also burrow into walls to climb upward. So I like the Drill Wispen because when you tap the button, you stop moving. But when you let go of it, you'll launch forward incredibly quickly. It's really fun to use. So I'll show you that off very shortly. I feel like we got something I wanted to play with, but I can't be bothered. Right, let's do it. Versus Infinite.
Ooh, you get to fight him again.
Yay! Oh, because first time was just so much fun.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Fine. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
I actually really like Infinite. He's a decent villain. Well, he certainly talks the talk, let's put it that way. Right, okay, here we go. So there's...
Always vanquish the weak. You have only your
hang
own
on. So yeah, that in the middle is a asteroid wisp, which we can't use because we don't actually have that equipped.
Oh.
So we pretty much don't get to use the one thing that would have been useful. Ow! So now there are turrets everywhere apparently? I don't know. Not sure how you're supposed to avoid those. Ow! So every time he hits you, you get pulled into this stupid world and have to put up with a whole gauntlet of nonsense. So the idea is to avoid him and then land a hit on him. And he'll do a whole bunch of different nonsense attacks. There we go. And you give him a good slap. Oh, that hit. Ah!
Whoa!
Okay. That was cool. Got ya. His eye went a bit weird there.
Well. It seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes.
That's the drill wisp. So I charge it up and then let go. It's actually really handy for avoiding those. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Oh, come on, Infinite, get on with it. Oh, my character's got a similar voice to... Oh, come on! He's got a similar voice to Infinite, so he kind of goes... Hooah! Ugh! There we go. I'm gonna... Oh, for goodness sake. It's a shame that bosses in some games just aren't a lot of fun. Like, a lot of what he does here is incredibly hard to avoid, but not really for any good reason, you know? He just takes up a lot of the screen. And in the classic Sonic games, you could just keep hitting an enemy if you could find an opening.
Just how desperately
But it was more organic. In this, you have to wait for him to give you a chance.
Well, you did it.
Yay! So there we go. We're getting some extra medals now. So yeah. Oh, we've got a Knuckles t-shirt. Happy with that. Oh, and a fancy scarf. We can look like Rupert the Bear. And a hard hat.
Cool.
And a gas mask.
Hard hat.
You can wear a hard hat and a gas mask and go to a building site and be safe. Alright then.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You
How did
survived.
Infinite not see that fallout?
You throw it all away now. Kill it. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you? No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable until I end this once and for all.
So once again, Infinite just lets you live.
Yeah.
And this time you actually showed that you can be immune to his one power, and he's still just like, yeah, off you go.